Hello, it is January 2024. This is a new year and it is a new opportunity to get things right. I am tired. I am sick and tired of doing the wrong things when I have an exact formula, an exact plan. I have my black strategy, the 4-hour, 15-minute strategy. I have my green strategy, my daily, my 1-hour strategy. I have my blue strategy, my daily/4-hour strategy, 16G 3.8. And those are exact formulas, and I know exactly what to do and exactly how to operate it. So I am sick of trying to tweak the system, trying to outsmart myself. I have been backtesting and creating strategies for over 2 years. So why would I spend 2 years to find an impeccable, absolutely winner strategy where I know exactly when my signal originates, exactly where my entry is, but I don't take the right trade? So for example, I'm in this trade. I got my 4-hour signal to go to look for a short, and then I got my signal crossing the band, and I really wanted to take this trade short. I really did, but it didn't give me my 79 yet or my entry yet. I really wanted to go, but it didn't give me what I'm looking for. And I've spent 2 years analyzing all these strategies. And why would I be getting in at this price when my strategy says wait for the 79 and then get in the entry? Because that just completely throws my risk to reward ratio wrong. Because my R&R is basically a 3, but if I'm taking it here, it's a 1. So what am I looking for? Am I looking for the 1? Well, maybe a different strategy could go for the 1, but not this strategy. This strategy says wait for everything to align and then get in at the 89 and take my 3 R to R. And I'm sick and tired of trying to outsmart everything. Why would I risk my entire account on one trade? How many times have I done that where I've risked my entire account and I've blown multiple accounts? And then, some of them on the lesser leverage survive, but they're down 50, 60, 70%. That doesn't make sense. Kelly Criterion only says I can risk a specific amount per trade. Why would I be risking 100% of my account on one trade when my win ratio is only 50%? 50%, and I'm risking my entire account. That doesn't make sense at all. And I was getting in at worse prices, at worse entries. I wasn't even following my plan. But I had to be right. I had to be right. I swear this is going to this price. How many times has that not worked out? And I just lost 60, 80, 90% of my account because I knew it was going to a specific price. And then it didn't. And then I still held on to it. How many times am I going to be a dumbass before I realize that's not working out? Has it worked out for you? Has it worked out for you in the past? Do you think it's going to be working out for you in the future? Do you want to continue to be a dummy, or do you want to utilize the strategies that you've developed over 2 years of hard work, looking at charts for 10, 12, 14 hours a day, 40, 80 hours a week? Honestly, some weeks I've been putting in 80 hours a week looking at charts, creating these strategies. And I think that my emotional, animalistic brain, when the chart goes one way and I jump in all in, I really think I'm going to do better than stepping back and just saying, hey, what was my strategy? Did I follow my strategy? Or did I completely ignore my strategy and just trade like a degenerate gambler? Who do I want to be? Do I want to waste 2 more years of my life? Do I want to waste 5 more years of my life struggling, doing the things I know that are wrong? Or do I want to do the things that I know that are right? And do I want to give myself a chance? Do I want to look back and say, hey, I knew exactly what to do, but I didn't follow it. I didn't do it. Or do I want to look back and say, I knew exactly what to do. I dedicated my time. I did the right thing. And either it works out or it doesn't. If it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, I failed. But at least I failed knowing that I did the best I could. But I don't want to look back and say, I could have got in at these great prices and got these great gains, But I was doing the exact opposite, and I was being scared, and then I got out, and then I actually took a loss when I could have taken a win. Imagine me getting in at this 79, and then it doesn't go to my target, and then right here I get scared out for a loss, when this is exactly, according to my plan, exactly when I should be getting in. You know, what makes sense? What do I want to tell myself in 5 years? That I wasted 5 years trading not my strategy? Or that I put in 5 years or 2 years trading my exact strategy? If I trade my strategies, I know the type of gains that I can get in 1 year, and it's insane. In 2 years, it's absolutely mind-blowing. It'll change my life. So do I want to be a break-even trader, just going off the whim, being a gambler, saying, you know, I got to have this? You know, how many sleepless nights have I had over the past year or two doing stupid trades, risking my whole entire account, staying up at night, you know, tossing and turning in bed? Do I really want that? Or do I want to risk my 4%, my 6% per trade, and wake up in the morning saying, okay, you know, I lost 6% on that trade? Or do I want to be tossing and turning the entire night saying, oh my gosh, what did I do? What did I do again? How many times am I going to do that again thing? Can I do this one more time? How many times am I going to go back to my bank account and withdraw funds to put in my trading account to gamble it away? That's foolish. You know what to do. You know your exact strategy. So why do anything different? So when I get that urge, when I get full of excitement, full of energy, I'm going to remember this one thing. Stand up and step back. Stand up and step back. Whenever I feel excited to take a trade that is outside of my strategy, stand up and step away from the screen. Stand up and step back and think, am I following my exact strategy? Because I do have an exact strategy. So, again, follow your exact strategy. Why do anything different? How many times have I seen my strategy setting up and I jump in early and I blow my wad. I blow my load. I see my little strategy setting up and I either get in early or I see it right here and I get in early again and I just blow my load. And you know, I've wasted my ammo, my money. I've wasted my bet right there at the wrong time. And then it comes to my entry. How many times am I going to blow my load early on this trading shit? How many times am I going to get overexcited? Take the trade. No, don't take the trade early. Don't be a quagmire. Breathe, stand up, step back, follow my exact strategy. Another thing that is very, very important to note is that when I don't follow my strategy, I am chained. I am in chains to the charts. I'm in chains to the trade, because I knew I disobeyed myself. I knew I disobeyed the rule, and I'm in chain. I'm in slavery, and the emotional turmoil that I go through is insane when I don't follow my strategy. It's so relieving to know when I follow my strategy that I have followed my strategy and I can breathe, I can sleep. But when I don't follow my strategy, I am glued to the charts. I am full of resentment to myself, towards the chart. You know, the market's rigged. Well, how is it rigged when you're rigging yourself? You're rigging your own system. You're trying to rig your system. Well, the market's not rigged. I'm rigged. My mind has been hijacked by greed. That doesn't make sense. It's actually quite disgusting. So give yourself freedom to, instead of getting in here, well, your entry is 1 day later. So if you get in at the right time, you saved yourself 24 hours or however long this time is, hours of freedom, of mental freedom to not be in the trade. So you don't have to go through that fear. You don't have to toss and turn in the middle of the night. You can breathe. You can be free. So ask yourself, what's better? What is better? It's obvious, and you know what to do. And you're in this trade. You know exactly where your stop is, right there. Do I want to be holding this to infinity? I don't think so. I want to get out. I got my opportunity. It either doesn't work out or it does work out. And it's going to be one of the two. And your strategy is not to add or hold. Your strategy is to play it out, and then you're done. Step away from the charts. Stand up, step back, follow your exact strategy. That is my message. That is my commitment to myself and the commitment to my trading self, because I want to be the best trader I can be. And I've spent so much time developing these strategies so that I can be the best trader ever that I can be, the best trader that I can be. And the only way that I can do that is by following my exact strategy. I have a exact formula. So follow the exact formula, set yourself free from all the emotional BS, and capture the most amount of gains that I have found to be possible on these charts doing the exact strategy. So you know my strategies. I know my strategies. Follow them the exact way, and don't fall into the emotional greed and fear, and set yourself free.